Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today is your tarot reading. Yeah, it is. And this is Denise Fernandez. And I'm saying that because that is currently the name of my channel. Let's see what we have for you guys. And we have the release card. All right, well, there's a knife here. It's a pretty sharp one, and something gets cut out. Yeah. And it comes with some type of like a recognition, like this should go, or I shouldn't be here anymore, or I really need to release this, because 42 is a 6 and we have protection. Oh good. And this is a number 1, and that can mean something's being protected for a new beginning. We have the air card, and we know what air energy is about. It's about the mind typically. I mean, it can, you know, your intellect, your thoughts, words, things like that, but ideas, possibly decisions could be. This is also a completion. A completion is always a new beginning as well. So let's see what else we have. I beg your pardon, you guys. Let's see what we have with the fairy cards. We have the air element, more air energy. Oh, so there's a lot of thoughts behind this, because we have the recognition, or, you know, the number 6 over here, which is recognizing something, like a revelation with this 42, the release card. So air element and the bad dragon. All right, the bad dragon usually does something wrong, and she's pointing her finger at him, right? The pedestal. Okay, so Sagittarius, somebody might have you on a pedestal, or you do. Somebody did something here, and they did with the bad dragon. You or them, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, I'm not pointing fingers, right? Could be either one. And but you know, not necessarily. But the air element with the air card, this is about decisions and thoughts and messages and all kinds of stuff like that. Let's look at the air element and see what it has to say. Wind, it could be, oh, see, this is wind, right? Because air signs is about wind. It can be a strong force you want in your favor. All right, so this is about a strong, something very strong is in your favor. Yeah. And the bad dragon, maybe somebody is kind of behaving properly now. That's a possibility here, because something's being protected and something's being released. And you're on the pedestal, Sagittarius, so they got you looking good there. Well, let's fix this here. Let's fix this camera and let's move it over. You just tighten this. Sorry, you guys. Tighten this a little bit. All right, here we go. All right, so let's get back to the reading. And for Sagittarius, if you want to get your own psychic reading, you sure can get one. I'm always checking for accuracy. If you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, you just met them, things like that. We do them over a Zoom, or, you know, like a video call. So, yeah, so it's very personal. And, you know, if time permits, it usually does. If I'm not reading more than one person, we have time for cards, and you also choose the cards. Yeah, that is with the combination reading. If you'd like one of those, everything's below. Yeah, and so also I'm a past life, certified past life regressionist, really, and those are really powerful to help you release, really to stand in your power, really. And it does talk about some release, but it's done kind of very, like, it's done very, it's like subtle, but you're releasing. Let's see what else we have here in this. Everything's below in the description box. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, Sagittarius. If also you want to get just a tarot reading, get one of those. And Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you guys. Check that out below, please. And let's see, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. All right, so you're neither one. If these are people, we have the World, 10 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles. All right, lots of Pentacles here. Well, so far we have, you know, we have 2 Pentacle, and we have a court card, right? The Knight of Pentacles. And the 5 of Wands, and these witches are arguing. It's in the concern. So maybe you were arguing with this person before, Sagittarius. They argued with you. That's a possibility. But, you know, all these witches here they have their cauldron here, and they are there, and they're all arguing, and the cats are hissing. with the humpback cat on the floor, and these other cats are like fighting, and they're getting kind of evil with each other a little bit, right? I don't know if evil's a little extreme, but yeah, they're getting pretty mean to each other here. The sun is in the reading too, and the death card, and the star, and the chariot. Wow! So we have like 5 majors here. Yeah, half of this reading is our major arcana, so we know it's a major reading. It's important. When we have a lot of major arcanas, this can really take place. It could happen sooner. It can be something very significant for you. So the overall energy here, Sagittarius, Knight of Cups, and the World cards in the reading. This is about like getting your wish. It's about something that comes full circle. And here she is catching her. I feel like she's throwing her hat possibly, but she's really happy here on the World card. These are witches, right? And so here she is. But the Ten of Pentacles is in the reading as well. And so this is about a family possibly. We see the King and the Queen of Pentacles together on this card. And those are their sons, right? The knight, I guess one's a knight and one's a page, right? Could be. But anyway, long story short, this is the family here. And so maybe this is about, family life. Maybe you're going to have a family with somebody, right? It only takes kind of living with them. That's all it takes. You don't have to really do it on paper. You don't have to have kids. That can be your family, right? So maybe you want to have kids, though, But getting back to the reading, the overall energy is a Knight of Cups. And here he is bringing his cup. It's this little blondie guy here, right? And so he's bringing his cup, and it is, overflowing with hearts fluttering out. So very cool. And he's holding up the cup because he's bringing it to somebody. The Knight of Pentacles sits in the challenge. When we have the bad dragon, maybe there was somebody in this reading who was behaving poorly. Yes, and I'm not talking about they didn't have any money. They were just behaving badly. Yeah, poorly, badly. It's really the same. And we have the Six of Pentacles here with it. So, this is in the challenge. It's in the challenge, and she's sharing, that witch is sharing her pentacles, right? She's giving the one student who has all his books, she's giving him money, pentacles, and, and she's giving the elderly lady food, a basket of food, right? Like the other witch who, yeah. So, this is about sharing, and it's in the challenge. Somebody thinks you don't want to share with them, or you really want this. That could be that you just really want this, and it's sitting in the challenge, right? That could be going on here too. But this is about sharing with somebody and a family life, and we have the Sun, and about happiness and about transformation. We have the Death card, and the Star card is about something really inspiring. It can be about healing. It can be about faith and hope, having faith in something. Yeah, the star. When you wish upon a star, you really can be like that, right? And so here we have the Ten of Pentacles sits in the root. Why it's all happening. This is definitely about sharing and having something really nice, something long-term, and possibly getting married. But the World card sits. We're going to take it. We're going to see that is in the past for you, Sagittarius. We have the Five of Cups with it. Okay, so so there's some sadness here. And maybe, maybe you left something behind here with the Release card, and it made you sad, or maybe you were sad and left something behind after that, right? It could be like you weren't happy and you're like, I got to release this. Could definitely be. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles. You're seeing yourself that way, or somebody is, and she's really tending to her garden. That's what she's doing, right? She has a glass of wine. She's trying to be slick, right? Yeah. But, she has her pentacle bush also has grapes on it. So, hey, but let's see what else we have with it. We have the Two of Cups reversed. So, this is about wanting to make something grow over here and invest in something, but the Two of Cups reversed talks about something that was released. Pretty sure here this person might be seeing themselves as releasing somebody, or you are. Now, the death card is in the near future. We're going to get a card here. It's really now. Everything's now, really. And I mean, sometimes the past is the past, but when we see the near future, it can mean today, tonight. It could even be anything that's going on right now. It can even mean a little bit sometimes. It's just about now or in the future, really. It could have happened too. It's possible, but the past is typically the past, though. In these readings, that's how I go about them. The Hangman and the Death card. Look at that. So this is a sacrifice or a release right here, because he's showing up to kind of end something. He's cutting, this kind of skeleton with the black cloak on and all that, or he's a kind of the Grim Reaper, but not really a skeleton. But he's got his sword. He's cutting this rope here. And the cat's there, the black cat, but the door's open. He just came in to like cut something, like to kind of destroy something. So here's the Hangman with it. There's a release here or a sacrifice for sure. And that sits in the near future. So that could be right now, though, but it could. It's because sometimes this shows the events as they go. Like this kind of release here could be the whole reason that, I don't know, that somebody wants something really inspiring with you, Sagittarius, and you're on their pedestal. So, yeah, I don't know if that kind of made sense. But here we have the Five of Wands, and here are the witches arguing, right? They all look like they're Irish women. They all do. Maybe the person who, designed this deck is Irish. It could be Irish American or Irish or, I don't know, or Scottish or something. They just all look kind of Irish here. And they're all cute. Yeah, they are. These women. So here they are, and they're arguing over the cauldron, and the floor is beginning to burn, right? There's a fire that's burning here under her feet here, like right by her feet, and they're too busy arguing. This is the concern. So it's possible that somebody had a lot of passion for you, but you were arguing with them. I say passion because of the fire. So but this is about a challenge. This is in the concern, and this person probably argued with you, Sagittarius. Maybe they released you too. They could have. There could have been something that went on here because of the bad dragon. Yeah, I don't mean dragon breath, right? I mean the bad dragon. And that is in the concern. The sun sits in the environment. These three women are dancing for a new beginning. One's pregnant, so we know it's about a new beginning. It's about the sun shining and making things grow. For sure. It's about success. It's about clarity for sure. Whatever's going on in this reading, this is, however it's affecting you, or this is definitely about somebody having their clarity and what they want and what inspires them in their life. And it is you, Sagittarius. It really is. We have 2 5s in this reading. And so, this really talks about some type of ending right there. So the star is in the hopes and the desires, and she's having a good time in there. This is about hope and new beginnings, and the Fool's with it. Do you see? New beginnings. So and maybe this person's hoping you'll be inspired. They could. Maybe they had to go release somebody. That's possible, definitely here, or you did, or there is a release in this reading. There is a transformation and an ending. All of the above. Yeah, not just an ending. Which is usually a transformation. It really is if you look at it in a deep context, right? But in this reading, it's about an ending, a new beginning, for sure, chapters closing, and a new one, a big one, a beautiful one with the World card. This is like I got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. That's what this is about. And that's an older song, right? We have the Chariot showing up, and she's on her motorcycle, and she's going somewhere. She's got a little cat here, right? And she's at the crossroads, but she knows which way to go. She's just, this is showing that somebody made a choice here about which way to go in their life. I'm going to end this reading, Sagittarius. If you guys want to get a psychic reading, you sure can get one. Any reading, the tarot readings, lots of fun, hands-on, and everything is in the description box. And as for the past life readings, they can really help you in your life feel better moving forward and just feeling more powerful. They really can. Thanks so much, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to receive my notifications. Thank you so much.